to another edition of our Kids Online Cooking Club. My name's Krista, and my exemplary camera person today, running the camera for me, is Amber Malachowski, and she's behind the camera, and she's doing all the video stuff for me today. So we have a technical crew this time. Ember is the one that chose today's recipe that we're going to be featuring, which is a fruit and yogurt mini tart, and it comes from a cookbook that I'll show you a little bit later on in the video. But so before we get started, as all of you know, you should pause your video and go ahead and wash your hands if you haven't already done so, and I'll be here when you get back. Okay, so I'm here, you're back, we're going to get started. The first thing we're going to do with this is we're going to start the oven. I'm using our handy dandy toaster oven here in our break room / meeting room area. And we're going to start that, so I'm going to go oven, and we're going to go temperature. Temperature needs to go up to 350 and hit start. So that's going to preheat. I've also already prepared our muffin tins, because this is what's going to make our tarts. We're going to make the little mini tarts inside of this, and then bake them. And so we're going to do a couple of different video pieces today and add them together at the end. So the first thing we're going to do is, I've already greased these pans, I've already started the oven, so we're set with that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take our dry ingredients, which is our oats. We have a cup of old-fashioned rolled oats. We have a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Put that in. We have a 1/4 cup of chopped pecans. Then we're going to have, let's see, a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Cinnamon, and then we have a pinch of salt, which when you're doing a pinch of salt, if you can, just put a little bit in your hand and pinch from there. And you're supposed to go throw some over your shoulder for good luck, but I'm not at home, so I can't do that. I don't think somebody wants to walk on salt in our meeting room. So we're going to do that and blend this all together. Get in here and use my hands a little bit. Break up the brown sugar. We want to make sure all of this is mixed together well before we do our next part. Okay, I'm setting this part aside. I'm going to then take, I've got 2 tablespoons of butter here, which we're going to melt to put in with our crust ingredients. This is going to be kind of like if you've ever had an apple crisp. This is kind of like the base for an apple crisp, so it should be really tasty. Anything with sugar and butter and oatmeal is pretty darn good. Up this a little bit. Okay, we're looking pretty good here. Melted butter, I'm going to pour that in. Make sure we get all of it into there. And then this butter will help bind these ingredients together into the bottom of the muffin tins. Then we're going to take our muffin tins, and it says in the recipe to take about 2 tablespoons of this mixture and put it in each muffin tin. And you're going to press it down. A little too much of this one. You're going to press it down so that it's firmly pushed into the bottom of the muffin tin. and about 1/3 of the way up the sides is what it's saying. So it's going to make kind of a little cup. And we'll see how we can do this here. Okay. I'm taking my fingers and I'm kind of pushing up a little bit onto the sides like that. And so that it will make kind of a cup for you to put the yogurt and fruit in it. Okay. Now the other trick that the recipe says you can do is use a glass. So I'm going to give that a little bit of a push. They said to do that, I think, after it comes out. I think that's a better idea. So we'll try that then. Like you guys know, these recipes, I don't do these ahead of time. So this is always an experiment and always exciting when we do one of these on camera. You never know what you're going to get. Okay, so this is supposed to go in the oven, I believe it says for 10 minutes. So we're going to pop this in the oven and we're going to pause our camera and we'll be back in about 10 minutes to take it out and see what it looks like. Okay, we're back. We have baked off our tarts. I'm just pulling them out of the oven. We pulled them out a few minutes ago because the recipe says to take them out after 10 minutes and press into them. We used our little pecan cup thing. I pushed down hard into it and it makes kind of a cup shape. Then we put it back in the oven for 2 to 3 minutes so that it browns up. So we have to let these cool on a wire rack for probably 10 or 15 minutes. So we're going to do that while we're off camera, and then we're going to come back and finish our video in just a little bit. We'll see you soon. Okay, Amber and I are back now. And the next part of this is we let the pan cool completely. You know, I can obviously pick it up now. It's, you know, it's cooled off. And you very carefully run a knife, a sharp knife or a butter knife, around the outside edge of your tart bottoms that you've made in here. Some of it will crumble off a little bit, but it's not bad. I can see why in the recipe they say to press the ingredients into the bottom of the pan. Now this one's a little funny. Ah, this one's going to be granola. We pretty much got them out now. Okay, I'm going to set this aside. We'll save the granola crumbles for later. Then,
maybe we can put them on top.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so now I'm putting, this is vanilla Greek yogurt. We're putting a little bit on top of each one of our tarts. Okay, we've got that on the top of the tarts. And then we're going to top, we're using strawberries today. You can use any kind of fruit you want. You can use blueberries, would be really good. Peaches, when they're in season, would be good.
Maybe you could even use more than one.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. We're going to do this. Get some strawberries on there. And that's how they go. Okay. Alrighty. Ember, why don't you come on over here? We're going to show everybody. This is my camera person and my cooking assistant today. This is Ember. So, Ember can hold the plate. I'll get a spoon, and now, okay, I'm going to give you the spoon, or you can pick it up with your fingers. Either way. Might be easier to do it with your fingers.
Whoa.
Maybe.
Very easily.
Yep. Might want to use the spoon. Or not. Go for it. Did we do good? We did good. All right. Well, that's our recipe for today from the Priest River Library here in beautiful, scenic Priest River, Idaho, where Amber's got whipped cream on her lip. Yogurt. It looks like whipped cream. So we had a great time doing this today. All credits to her for running the camera and doing the prep work and things. So For
I
beautiful.
even helped her cut the strawberries.
Yes, there you go. From Priest River, Idaho, where it's a beautiful day outside and our library outside is getting painted today. I hope you have a happy, successful, and fun week, and we will see you soon. Bye. Say bye.
Goodbye.